Hello.
The bitches are back.
Welcome back. Are you ready for it?
For what?
Are you ready for it?
Are you ready for it? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Imagine if that had it. I think it would be so...
It's a remix with Cupcake.
Yes! That needs to happen.
Yes. Well, we are back for part 2, episode 25 of Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Last week we did Taylor Swift debut. We did Fearless, Taylor's version. We did Speak Now. Speak Now, Taylor's version. Oh, sorry, it was next. And then Red, Taylor's version.
Yeah.
So if you haven't listened to those, go back and listen to them. Why are you listening to this now?
Girl. Come on now.
It's so confusing sometimes.
To why you're listening to
Part 2.
Girl.
But
Yeah.
we are going to talk today about 1989 Taylor's version, Reputation, the original, because we don't know if Taylor's version is going to be out by the time this is coming out. But when
It's
we're
not out
filming,
now.
when we're filming this, it's not out.
Yeah.
But
If
Reputation,
it is out, then it would include that.
Reputation. What was the next one? Lover and Folklore.
Lover.
Folklore.
Yeah.
But yes, we're going to be talking about those today.
Probably the biggest chunk.
This is the biggest chunk. This
The
is
biggest.
I think this first era was country Taylor. This episode is pop Taylor. And then this next era is like
Fucking chuck it all in a salad.
Depresso Taylor.
Depresso, but also chuck it all in a salad and eat it
Eras
for dinner.
Taylor.
Like, it's just fucking everything.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have a question of the week for part 2?
Crickets.
Neither do I.
Hold on. I'm going to think on my toes. Who's someone you've got bad blood with?
Taylor Swift. Actually, like everyone, Azealia Banks.
Yeah,
Kidding.
of course.
Azealia Banks' music fucking slays, bitch.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, so the song Lover literally plays at everyone and their mother's weddings, walking down the aisle. No tea, no shade. It's just how it is. I know so many people who walk down to Lover by Taylor Swift. What song would you walk down the aisle to?
I think I would choose What Are You Willing to Do? Kiss It Better.
Really? That's
Rihanna.
cute. I
That's
like
a
that.
hot girl song.
I like that.
Been waiting on that sunshine boy.
Oh, cute. I like that.
Such a good song.
What about Needed Me?
I mean, that's a fucking... If it was any other Rihanna song, it'd probably be Love on the Brain.
Oh, yeah, that's cute. I like that.
But,
Sex
I mean, it has to be
with
Rihanna's...
me.
Sex with me.
But look at the piano version.
It's actually Bitch Better Have My
Sex with
Money.
me.
Bitch Better Have My Money.
Y'all should know me well enough.
Like bra bra bra.
It's 4 or 5 seconds.
Yes. American Oxygen.
Yes.
Breathe out. But no, it had to be a Rihanna song.
Love
I'd
that.
find a way to put a Rihanna song.
Well,
on
there's people out there that turn them into like aisle songs.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I choose like Rude Boy, S&M.
Come here, rude boy. Can
I
you
may
get
be
it up?
bad, but I'm perfectly good.
Breaking
at it.
dishes. I'm breaking dishes
dishes up
all
in here
night. All night. Yeah.
So good.
Disturbia. Anyway.
Well, what is my question of the week? I want to do something off. Sorry.
it's okay.
Okay, there's a song on Folklore called August. What's your favorite month of the year?
June, bitch, because it's when it's my birthday.
And it's winter, bitch.
And it's winter. I love winter. But also December because it's Christmas. But if we were in a cold Christmas,
Yeah, not
that'd
hot.
be it. No. The only reason I don't like December is because it's so fucking hot in Australia in
it's
September. Like,
summer.
it's terrible. But if December is cold. Literally just any month when it's cold.
Yeah. Mine probably now, July. Even though it's like there's nothing special going on in July, it's just that I love this weather. I feel
Yeah.
very like this is it. It's cold. I can wear
Layers.
really nice layers.
Yeah.
It's really cozy in bed. I live for it. I hate anything remotely hot.
Same.
But if I was choosing like favorite that's not to do with the weather, it'd be probably December.
Yeah, Christmas is so fun. I don't know why, but September has a nice little...
September's a good month because it's like there's always a lot going on in September. It's like the start of when everything gets busy, I feel. September to December is always like really busy period. My birthday is a part of that, so it's a bit chaotic.
Of course, that's so on brand.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mine's literally a month out from Christmas.
Yeah.
So
You were like, I'll let Christmas be.
I was like, I'll give you guys.
You're like, I still
I'll
want
give you guys your
presents.
day, but I want the same number.
You're like, I want presents. I don't want my presents mixed in with Christmas.
Yeah, no.
That's so sad for people who have the same birthday as Christmas.
My best friend Gemma has her birthday on Boxing Day. Oh. But at work. Because then
She
the
gets a
Christmas
bunch of
about
money.
her, and then as soon as it hits midnight, she's like, it's about me now.
It's about me. Give me my money, bitch. I want to go spend it at Boxing Day.
But it's sort of good. Like every year, like we have Christmas, and then the next day we sort of do like a friend mess thing that's also her birthday.
I go shopping on Boxing Day.
So I just go celebrate her birthday with her.
Cute. No, it's
Unless I'm fucking working, and I hate working Boxing Day.
fucking working. No, it's
I hate it.
sometimes I
But I mean, like, I'll do it.
yeah, money.
Money.
No, but like if I'm not working Boxing Day, I'm fucking spending that money. Like I'm getting those deals
Yeah, bitch.
before everyone steals my size.
Work. Oh, amen.
Okay, Mecca issues. So I hate when if I am working like the start, like opening hours of Boxing Day, I can't go to fucking Mecca and buy anything on their Boxing Day sales.
They don't have Boxing Day sales.
They have select items on Boxing Day, and sometimes some things are good and sometimes they're not. But sometimes
the time they're not.
But last year they had like NARS palettes on sale, like face palettes and whatnot, and I like their face palettes. So I was like, I was working morning, so I couldn't go in the fucking morning, could I? Gone. Everything was gone. Ransacked. Towers.
Because it's the only day of the whole fucking year they have a sale. They don't even do
Exactly.
Black Friday sales.
I know. So
That's stupid.
yeah.
It's because they do the boxes. That's what I heard.
What boxes?
The beauty loops.
No.
They can't like.
It's because the owner knows people will still buy the shit even if it's not on sale. So what's the point of putting it on sale?
Yeah, but Sephora do sales.
Yeah, but Sephora, love you guys, but Sephora is not as big of a competitor to Mecca. Like Mecca's huge. People don't need they don't need sales booming for people to come in their door.
Yeah,
They've already
fair.
got people coming in their door and buying stuff.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's move on to. Did you do a question of the week?
Yes, girl. We were talking about the thing. We did do one. Lover, the
We did.
wedding song.
So sorry.
You were just too busy talking about Rihanna.
Yeah, I was.
As always.
Every time I just go, I go blank when Rihanna gets brought up.
Yeah.
Let's move into the first album of the week. 1989, Taylor's version. The original was released on 27th of October 2014. Taylor's version was 27th of October 2023. So the exact same date. Went number one on Billboard. So did Taylor's version. Is 9 times platinum. It is almost diamond.
Nearly.
It won Best Vocal Album and Album of the Year at the Grammys.
Was this the controversial year?
This was 2014. Who was nominated around that time? I think this was no. Who was nominated that year?
I'll let you know. For album?
Yep.
Album of the year nominees.
Well, while you look at that up, I'll get the rest of this out. Singles, we've got 9 singles. Shake It Off, which went number 1 on Billboard. Blank Space, which went number 1 on Billboard. Style, which went 6 on Billboard. Bad Blood, which went number 1 on Billboard. Wildest Dreams, which went 5 on Billboard. Out of the Woods, which went 18 on Billboard. New Romantics, which went 46 on Billboard. Slut, which went 3 on Billboard. And Is It Over Now, which went number 1 on Billboard.
I don't know if I'm doing... am I meant to put in 2013?
14.
Well, no, it's not coming
13
up.
maybe.
Okay. Wait, that has red on it. Hold on a moment.
One feature, Kendrick Lamar. Very strong feature there. And
one.
the Taylor's version has 22 tracks, including the remix with Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know what I am doing wrong, but I can't find it. You find it. I found the one for Red, but I couldn't find the one for 1989. 1989. Let's talk about it. So the Taylors.
I could have been wrong. I got this off like something.
What was I gonna say? The Taylor's version. Sorry, it's the exact same as the regular version. They literally had a contest where they played the Taylor's a song.
It was 2015. Like the album came out in 2014. The Grammys are 2015.
Right, okay.
That's why.
They had like this contest on the radio where they played a bit of a 1989 song and they had Taylor Swift fans guess if it was from the Taylor Swift version or the original version. And even those motherfuckers didn't know. I'm sorry, this album is the one that sounds the exact same, like Taylor's version and the normal version. If you compare the songs, they sound the exact same.
So real. I'm wrong. Incorrect knowledge. So sorry, guys. I think I must have looked at a different award show because it was like I went through like a thing where it was like Taylor Swift's awards, but she wasn't nominated for Album of the Year. Shake It Off was nominated for Record of the Year. This was the year though that Beyonce lost to Beck.
Who's Beck?
The guy who sings "I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me?"
I've never even heard that.
So, but yeah, the Beyonce self-titled lost.
Cool. Good to know.
You're like, what a shit year.
I mean, it's got nothing to do with Taylor Swift, but yeah, what a shit year.
What do you think? So you said that's what you think about 1989.
Yeah.
What do I think about 1989?
What do you think about it?
There's a lot of songs on here I think are very annoying. My least favorite song of Taylor Swift's career is in this album.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh fucking yeah, bitch. I can't listen to that song without being like, oh.
Repelled.
But there are some songs on this record that are good. Like one of my favorite songs of Taylor's career is in this album.
No, it was for Grammys 2016. 1989 one.
Oh, it was.
It was up against To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. And that's the only person, well, The Weeknd, if you really
I mean, The Weeknd's pretty big.
But 1989 beat To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay, so I was right. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
you were right.
Correct.
Don't retract your statement. You were so right.
I was right.
Yeah.
I did that.
And Thinking Out Loud won Song of the Year that year over All Right by Kendrick, over Blank Space by Taylor, and See You Again by Charlie Puth.
Thinking out loud, baby.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I can go first this time because you went first last episode.
Yes, ma'am.
My top 5 for 1989. Number 5 is Wildest Dreams. Slay Queen. You know.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
off.
Well, now this album was around Harry Styles' era too.
Yeah, well, that's what Style's about.
Yeah.
From the Vault, Now That We Don't Talk.
Now that we don't talk. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Number 3 is also from the Vault, Say Don't Go. That's probably my favorite Vault song. I don't really get why Is It Over Now was like the big one. Because to me, it was like one of the more boring ones, personally. 2 is Clean. I think this song is really pretty. And my favorite song is one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs, Out of the Woods.
Right.
I think this song is pretty epic. And I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the... I also cannot believe this song was not on the 1989 part of the set for Eras Tour. Like, if I'm thinking about it, I was like, this is one of the songs I would have definitely put on.
I correlate it to 1989.
But it's a surprise song that happens every now and again. But to me, it's one of the songs that like get people pretty hyped.
You know what gets me is when people like try to like reenact Taylor Swift on tour. It's like, so now, what do you guys think about the color red? You know, like they say.
So I was walking down the street the other day. And I saw a butterfly on the floor. And I was thinking where that butterfly came from. And I said, what are you doing out of the woods?
Literally, that is what it be like.
It's very that.
It's so funny. Okay, I need a bit of a
I was washing my dishes the other day. And I took them out of the dishwasher and went, wow, they're really clean.
Oh my goodness. I need your, I guess, approval. Bad Blood, hear me out. Hear me out. Kendrick's Bad Blood is not on Taylor's version, but
It is.
no, it's not.
It's on the deluxe.
No,
It is.
not on Taylor's version.
Yeah, go look it up.
Okay, well, it is, so it counts. Good to know. My number 5.
He re-recorded it
Really?
for Taylor's version.
Wow. My number 5. Is It Over Now? Is it Over Now?
Right. I just dragged that song.
Yeah. My number 4, Out of the Woods. My number 3 is Wildest Dreams. My number 2 is Style. And then my number 1 is Bad Blood. But Kendrick's verse eats. You can't tell me you're not fucking banging your head to that verse.
Yeah, but the rest of the song I do not like.
Look where I'm at.
I hate that.
It was like BLDLC, remember that. Remember that. Yeah, I love that.
Bottoms.
Okay.
Suburban Legends is number 3.
that was going to be my bottoms.
Yeah, didn't love that one. Number 2, All You Had to Do Was Stay. Didn't love that. But number 1, my least favorite song ever, like ever, period, full stop, is Shake It Off.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Oh my God, I hate this song.
Tell me the beef you have with this song.
This song is just so fucking stupid. It is so dumb. I know that it's her taking the piss out of like whatever, but to me, it feels just so like it's like children's music. Like it's just not. I don't get the hype around it to me at all. I think the production's terrible behind the song. I just don't like the song. I hate the video for this song as well. Everything. Just full stop. Do not like this song at all.
You speak your truth. My bottoms.
You speak your truth.
You speak your truth. My bottoms. Not a fan is This Love. My skip is Say You Don't Go. My race it is Now That We Don't Talk.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. There's a certain person that comes to mind when I think of this song and I don't like the thought of the person. Not like a certain person that I know, but like I'm saying like I have an image of my head of the type of person who loves this song.
Right.
No, not you. I'm saying like there's just an image that pops up in my head of like an idea of a person, and
Right.
the idea of that person makes me want to put my head into a toilet and throw my guts up. Like it's such a, to me, that's my Shake It Off. It's like, this is such a cringe song. Now that we don't talk. Ooh. Has a sour taste in my mouth. It tastes like off milk.
Fair. That's fair. Well, are you ready for it?
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's talk about Reputation.
This is my favorite Taylor Swift album.
Go on.
Favorite. This album has flavor. We've got something other than salt in this album. We have something. We had a hint of something different, and we were stripped it away.
That's why people want Reputation Taylor's version so
Yes,
bad.
give me something else other than la la la. Like, I like it.
La, la, la.
That's literally it. Yeah. I love the era. I love the beef. I love the drama.
You're gonna hate me for this. I didn't love this album.
What? But it's not your least favorite.
It's not my least favorite, but it's not one of my favorites. I think there is some good songs on this album. Don't get me wrong. There is a lot of songs I find quite cringe on this record. Like a lot. Well,
But that's with all albums of hers.
But this one, there's some songs I listen to and I go, I do not get why people like these songs.
Right.
And you'll find out because they're my bottoms. But like they're like songs that people are like, oh my God, I love this song. And I go, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah, right. But Reputation was released
My
on
Reputation.
November 10th, 2017. Number 1 on Billboard, 3 times platinum. It won Best Pop Vocal Album at the Grammys. 6 singles. You had Look What You Made Me Do, which went number 1 on Billboard. Ready For It, which went 4 on Billboard. Endgame featuring Future and Ed Sheeran, which went 18 on Billboard. New Year's Day, Delicate, which went 12 on Billboard. And Getaway Car. 2 features, Ed Sheeran and Future. And this album has 15 tracks. Let's get into Reputation.
Yeah, stunning. My top 5. My number 5 is New Year's Day. Number 4 is Getaway Car. Number 3, I Did Something Bad. Number 2 is Delicate. And my number 1, which is probably one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs, is Endgame. And go on.
Slay Queen. Go off.
Go on. What are
My
you...
top 5.
Here we go.
Number 5, Dancing with Our Hands Tied.
Right.
I like the production choice of the, but we were dancing. It's like it sounds like a cup hitting
Yeah.
the floor. Like
Yeah.
It's like a pop sound. I really like that. 4, Getaway Car. 3, King of My Heart. 2, Call It What You Want. And my favorite is Delicate.
Oh my goodness. Rogue.
Yeah. For the rest of the album, I did not like at all.
Oh my
It's the only 5 songs
gosh.
that I liked.
You're just not here for the drama or for the flavor.
I was on the other side of the drama.
You were. I was on both sides. Girl, I'm Sweden. But I love it. I love these songs. Like, they're the only Taylor Swift songs I like. I mean, I can't take shit. Like, when it comes to your favorite albums, I hate them. So, it's just very different vibes.
Yeah.
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 My bottoms.
Bottoms, bitch.
Not bottom bitch. My not a fan is Dress. My Skip It is Gorgeous. I hate this song. This gives like Shake It Off, another song from the next album which we both don't like, and like it's just and then my Erase It is This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things.
Which is about
bitch.
Which is about Kanye West.
Well, she is the reason.
My 3, and I do not like these 3 songs, are
Oh
like
my gosh.
some of my least favorite Taylor Swift songs
Wow.
ever. These are just not good. 3 is Endgame, featuring Future and Ed Sheeran.
Next time we get in the car, I'm playing that song.
I fucking hate that song.
You're going to see me go
It
hard
is
and go, okay, I get it
so-
now.
No, it's so
I think Taylor didn't need another verse after Ed Sheeran.
But also, Ed Sheeran did not belong on that song. Why?
Anyone could have filled the spot.
Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, and Future on a song together is so fucking weird to me.
Yeah, but
I don't like
it's
it.
crack.
2, I Did Something Bad. Also, really dislike this song.
Really?
Yeah, the song is really. I heard this song and I physically cringed.
Wow.
I did something bad and it felt so good. That made me cringe. I was like,
Yeah, it's not the lyrics, it's the song.
I don't like it. And it did it over and over and over and over.
Over and over and over.
But number 1 by a long shot is Gorgeous. That song is horrible.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's a horrible song.
Why is it on this album as well? It's such a rogue choice for this album.
It's so bad.
You're so good.
Okay, I'm excited for the Taylor's version of this to come out to hear the vault tracks and go, so you chose Gorgeous over these because I feel like they'll feel more reputation. I'll go, why did this song make it?
She felt that she needed it.
She didn't.
She needs something a bit more
I
upbeat.
hate Gorgeous.
I hate it
so
too,
much.
babe, but it's there and we can't erase it. I know you
move
want to.
Let's
but
move on.
Let's move
to
on.
Lover.
Okay.
Which this album has had a resurgence, bitch.
I hate this album to my core. I
like some songs off this album, actually. There is a lot of songs on this record I do not like. But there is some songs that I actually think are quite good.
just shoe I have beef with this album.
Good. Use it.
Use it?
Use that beef.
And do what?
To talk shit.
To cook, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Let me cook.
Lover. August 23rd, 2019 was the release date. It went number 1 on Billboard and 3 times platinum. Won Best Pop Vocal Album at the Grammys. It had 5 singles. Me, featuring Brandon Urie, which went number 2 on Billboard. I don't know how that song went number 2 on Billboard. You Need to Calm Down, which went 2 on Billboard. Lover, which went 10 on Billboard. The Man, which went 23 on Billboard. And Cruel Summer, which went number 1 on Billboard. 2 features The Chicks and Brandon Urie and 18 tracks. Folklore.
You just want to skip?
Yeah. No, let's do the top 5 for Lover.
Okay. Bestie Queen.
Bestie
Why
Queen.
did we progress in life and then go back to like a debut album? You cannot, like, not agree.
This was like, this should have been the follow-up to 1989 and then Reputation.
Oh, it's not good. Like, I hated listening to this album. I was like, this album is just nothing. Like, it's literally like a puff of air. Like, it's nothing. I just heard her breathe. Like, that's it.
Yeah. I only had 4 that I liked. So the 5th one's just there because it's the better of the rest.
I'm intrigued to see what your tops are.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll go, oh, right. So, is it me first? It is me. 5 is Cornelia Street, which was like, I didn't actually really like this song, but I just sort of went like, sure, it's like better than the rest. The next 4 I actually did like. 4 is Death by a Thousand Cuts. 3 is Afterglow. 2 is False God. And my favorite is Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince.
There.
False God and Afterglow are like songs that don't sound like they're from this record.
Yeah, they're like slower songs.
And I like those.
Yeah, that's what you like.
I mean, I also the best song from the Lover era wasn't even on this fucking album, and that's All the Girls You Loved Before. I'm putting that out there now. That song eats, bitch. All of the girls you loved before. Do you know that song? That's a good song.
Okay. If I'm being honest, my top 5s aren't even like my tops. I just had to put something on a piece of paper while on my phone. My number 5, I had to put in just because of like literally everyone and their mothers have used this song. It's at every wedding. It's Lover.
Lover would have probably been my next one.
Respects for making the perfect wedding song, essentially. Like, you've made it, hon. Like, you are never going in debt purely because of Lover. Like, if you go
She's like Mariah Carey with Christmas.
Literally. Like, if you were to leave the planet Taylor Swift and, like, everyone were to forget about your music in 10 years' time, Lover's still getting played at every single wedding.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Kudos to you, mama. Number 4.
Kudos for saying that, Mama.
Yeah. Number 4 is The Archer. Number 3 is Paper Rings. Number 2 is Daylight. And number 1 is the only song I could get through, and it was Cruel Summer. Only because of the drunk in the back of the car part. I could only get through that song.
Right.
It's my bottoms I have beef with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 3 is Paper Rings.
Oh, wow.
I really didn't like this song. It's just dumb. Number 2 is possibly the worst opener she has ever done. I Forgot That You Existed. I fucking hate this song. It's so
not
stupid.
a good song.
Forgot that you existed?
Bitch, I wish. But you're releasing 38th versions of your album and the fucking world can't forget that you exist.
And my least favorite, and I think every fan can say this with me. If you're at home, I want you to out loud say this with me, is Me, featuring Brandon Urie. What the fuck is this song? Why was this the first single?
Spelling is fun.
The fact that she had to delete that off the track because of how many people said it was bad shows that the song was just bad. Also, I do not like Brandon Urie.
Yeah.
So that also doesn't help.
Yeah.
I find him obnoxiously loud. That song of his, that gotta have high hope for a living, is obnoxiously loud.
Okay.
He needed to calm down.
He was being way too loud. Okay. My beef. My not a fan is The Man.
Oh, I hate this song
I
too.
have so much beef with this motherfucking song. Do 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 do. So I hate this song because of that reason. Yeah.
What's number 2?
Me.
Is that only number 2?
Yeah, it's only number
There's
2.
something worse than that.
Yes. It's Soon You'll Get There. I hate this song. I couldn't get through it.
Is it Soon You'll Get Better?
That one. Yeah.
With the chicks.
Yeah, the
Right.
chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Me is
not it.
Me is criminal, bitch.
Me is why? Why did she make Me as a woman who is not a child? I'm sorry, but it's giving like, let's bring in the children back into play.
Yeah.
It's gross. I hate it.
It's not a good song.
I don't like it.
I don't like the visuals
I don't
for
like
it
the music
either.
video.
Everything.
The marching band.
I remember when this song came out, Todrick Hall was like, this is the greatest song ever created and the best music video I've ever seen. And I was just like,
Have you seen him on Shrek now?
yes.
He's Donkey.
Yeah, I know, Slay. Like, I don't have any problem with Todrick Hall, but I was like, what? I was like, okay. You're saying this because you're her best friend.
Are they best friends?
They're really close friends. He's in the Look What You Made Me Do video. Oh. He's one of the dancers inside.
Random.
Yeah. But yeah, not a fan.
I
Let's
loved
move on.
Todrick Hall back in his Disney era. When he was making those Disney parodies
Oh my God.
and those Disney songs.
And the Riri mashup.
I loved when he was in that era.
So good.
It was so good.
Slay. I also miss him in his Drag Race era.
Yes, when he was
Iconic.
the dancer, the
Yeah,
choreographer.
Always the choreographer.
But now he's Donkey.
Slay.
When I saw your face. He sings that.
believe it.
Oh my gosh. Iconic.
Folklore. This is my favorite Taylor Swift record.
Can't relate.
I really like this album. This is the one album of hers that I think is a really consistently good record.
Can't relate. This and Evermore are literally like the exact same album and they both are just nothing to me.
I liked it.
I know you do.
And I think this was if she didn't put out Lover and this was the follow-up to Reputation, I feel like it also would have been more successful.
Yeah, but something about Swifties literally just love Lover.
Yeah. I
What
know
is
they
it
do.
about that album?
Especially Cruel Summer.
Yeah, I know.
They ride for that fucking song.
But what is it about Lover that they have a crack addiction to?
I don't know. Maybe because she loves the record so much.
Is that her favorite album?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't really know that much about that bitch.
If that's your favorite album, Taylor, can you listen to through your discography
Her
again?
favorite song is actually me. She's like, oh, I really wish that they'd like it so I can fucking start singing it on the tour. She hasn't even performed it on the Eras tour yet.
Yes, good.
Imagine imagine the show that gets that song as a surprise because she's doing every song of her discography on this tour. So she has to do it at one point. Could you imagine being like, I'm the unlucky city that has to sit through me?
I get
I'd
it.
be
That,
like,
I get like the reason she makes songs kind of like that is to like teach, like is to be a parody of like, you know, like making fun of the bullies kind of, and like to like put yourself on a pedestal. I get that, but also like not in that way. Not like that. Not with a marching band and some cats. The music video. The marching band with the cats.
the suits.
She took home the cat.
Yeah. Folklore was released on July 24th, 2020. This is a COVID album. First number one on Billboard, 2 times platinum, nominated for Best Pop Vocal Album at the Grammys and won Album of the Year at the Grammy Awards.
What?
Yeah.
This album.
This one Album of the Year. You're like, let me look at what the fuck she's up against. 3 singles. Cardigan went number 1 on Billboard. Exile featuring Bon Iver, which went 6 on Billboard. And Betty, which went 42 on Billboard. One features Bon Iver. And this has 17 tracks.
Of just the same song.
But I like this vibe way more. Also, this is definitely my favorite album cover of hers.
Really?
Yeah, I love this album cover.
Why?
It's really pretty. Like in the trees.
I mean, yeah, she wasn't really up against much. So
What
it
was
was
she against?
Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone. Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa.
I mean, that was a pretty big album that year, though.
Yeah. Woman in Music Part 3 by Haim.
Oh, Haim, yeah.
Jesse, Volume 3 by Jacob Collier.
Slay.
Everyday Life by Coldplay. And Black Pumas by Black
Oh,
Pumas.
they're good, though.
And Chilombo.
Oh, Chilombo by Janae Aiko. That's what I wanted to win.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
That album was really good, too. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Is it you first? It is. What's your tops from Miss Folklore?
My number 5 is The Lakes. My number 4 is This Is Me Trying. Now my number 3 is My Tears Ricochet. 2 is Cardigan, and 1 is August.
Slay Queen. Mine. 5 is Epiphany. 4 is The One. 3 is This Is Me Trying. 2, Exile featuring Bon Iver. And my favourite song of this record is my favourite song of Taylor Swift's whole career, and that is My Tears Ricochet.
Wow.
I really like this song. This is like the one song I think I have of hers in my playlist.
Wow. You're such a sad little, like, baby, hey.
Yeah. I love a sad song.
You do love a sad
I love
song.
a sad song.
I wish that I could have this moment for life.
Yes. But no, I really do like this song a lot. It's a very, very good song.
Nice.
You're like, no.
My bottoms. Such a shame. This hoax. I love that word. Hate this song. I love the word hoax.
Only one. Do-do-do-do.
I love the word hoax, though. I think that should be my new rogue. Hoax. What a hoax.
What a hoax.
Like, instead of saying what a joke, what a hoax. Yes, that's going in the list.
It's in the list for you.
Not a fan is Peace. And then my eraser is Epiphany. I couldn't listen to this song.
With you I fall down. I just thought it really, like, I guess, serene.
I don't like any of these songs, to be
Slay
fair.
Queen. My number 3, Mirrorball. Number 2, Mad Woman. And my least favourite is Betty.
Betty. Not it, Betty.
Did not like that song.
Poor Betty.
Poor fucking Betty, bitch. Poor fucking Betty. What is she going to do about it?
Well, isn't this the era where she's
She had the triangle.
the triangle?
There was I think it was this album. She had this like whole thing that the fans like broke down. That was like, there was like a love triangle that she wrote about on this record.
What?
And I believe, what's the songs? Betty was part of the love triangle. Or was this Evermore that was that record? There was a song. You talk about something, what you were going to talk about while I look this up.
I thought this was the era where she was with that guy for 7 years.
Possibly.
Like the start of it? Like, wasn't she with that guy and they lived in the woods together for like 7 years? They like lived in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yes. Folklore. Follows the story of a love triangle between 3 characters, James, Betty, and Augustine.
Like, as in, like she was in a love.
No, they're just characters she wrote about.
Oh,
she came up with the. Yeah. So the
Random.
love triangle songs on this record. So Cardigan was from the perspective. Because they're all from a perspective. I believe this is maybe James's perspective.
You telling me that Taylor Swift was in a love triangle?
No, I think she just wrote about the idea of a love triangle and came up with this like concept.
But she could have been in a
Could
love
have been.
triangle.
August, I think, was Augustine. And then Betty was obviously about Betty. Oh, no. Cardigan is Betty's perspective.
Right.
August is Augustine's perspective. And then Betty is actually James's perspective because he's talking about Betty.
Okay.
So they are the 3 songs.
Random.
So Slay Queen. But yeah, no, I don't like the song Betty personally. I think she's sort of done a similar thing on the new Tortured Poets record because there's 3 songs that are all named after people, like Cassandra, Robin, and
Someone else.
there's another one. It's a guy's name,
I don't know.
and I think
There's so many songs.
they might also be to do with a love triangle.
Well,
Possibly.
if it is, the fans will be on it and they'll know.
Fuck yeah, they will be.
She must have been in a love triangle then. If she's made 2 albums to do with songs in there to do with a
Maybe.
love triangle.
Do you reckon she's Betty? Do you reckon she's James?
As
Or
in,
Augustine?
well, what's like is I don't know how love triangles work. Like, does one person like one person likes another, and one likes the other person, or is there 2 people
No,
trying to get one
two
person?
people trying to get the one. So they're at the bottom, and then the point at the top is the person they're both going after.
So who's the point at the top when it came to those 3?
Probably Taylor.
No,
Oh, I think Betty.
Betty was the top,
Yeah,
and Augustine and James were trying to get Betty.
I think so.
I don't know.
Or maybe James is at the top, and they're because I don't know if Augustine's a boy or a girl.
I don't know either.
But
But James wrote about Betty,
James wrote about Betty.
so then Betty must be at the top, right?
Maybe, yeah. Because maybe Augustine wrote about Betty as well. And that's
Must
what
be.
August is about.
Yeah.
I don't know. Slay Queen.
She is trying to go for Harry Styles at the top, and she's trying to go for Harry Styles, and so is Niall Horan.
Slay. Well, with that is the end of part 2.
Yes, ma'am.
So far for me, my winner is Folklore. I'm sure yours is Reputation.
My Reputation.
Yes. We will be back next week to do, we're doing Evermore, we're doing Midnights, and the Tortured Poets Department. And we've got something special planned for that one. So we'll talk about that next week.
Have we?
Yeah.
Stop.
I'll remind you before you film it.
Okay, good to know. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, sure, girl. But yeah, we're gonna break them down next week. But yeah.
What's your word of the week?
My word of the week is
Mine is bejeweled.
mine is Evermore.
No, that's giving it away.
We gave it away last week. We said Reputation. No,
done.
obviously next week we're going to be back for the final part of Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. And we will deep dive into all of the things of the new records because, girl, we know they need to be talked about.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be back next week.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Also, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at What Era Podcast.
Yes, and
leave a like and a rating.
Yes, and YouTube and Spotify.
Slay. What's the question that's going to be under the Spotify thing this week?
It'll just be like, what era, I guess.
Well, we did that last week. Name your favorite Taylor Swift song.
Name your favorite snake.
No,
Snake. Look at a little snake. Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Stun.
Okay, we will see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.